Hello, Aries. Let me open this up here so I can see the chat. There we go. Okay, hello, Aries. I hope you guys are doing well today. Let's get into it. We're going to start with some general messages, and then we'll get into love and career specifics on that. So let's see what's going on. Spirit, what do we need Aries to know today? Seven of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Nice. Work opportunities. Two of Swords and the King of Wands. Okay, here's the thing. You're going to have to decide between something that you really, really love and then just like the grind. I think the grind side of it is going to make you a lot of money, but I don't think you're necessarily going to be happy. The King of Wands, there's something here that you're very passionate about. There's something here that you would rather be doing. Overall, we have the Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords in the reverse. I think that there are people around you who are trying to convince you that, like, you should just grind and just make a bunch of money. But that's not necessarily what's going to make you happy, you know? Okay, that was pretty quick. That was pretty quick. Spirit, what's coming next in love for Aries? Ace of Cups, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. The Magician and the Six of Wands in the reverse. Five of Pentacles. Huh. Okay. There's a love offer coming in from someone that doesn't exactly involve commitment. So this definitely feels like the resurfacing of some sort of situationship, which I would not recommend getting into. The Magician and the Six of Wands in the reverse tell me that there's something that's very calculated happening here. This person wants something from you, but they're not going to give you the attention that you really deserve. The Knight of Pentacles reverse to me says that they're going to delay a lot. But there is still an offer here. So if you want a half-baked offer, that's up to you. Hello, how are you? We then have the Five of Pentacles, which is abandonment. I feel like with this person, you're always going to feel alone. So that's very situationshipy. Overall, we have the Ace of Wands and the Three of Cups reverse. Yeah, this person wants to have your cake and eat it too, right? This is third-party energy, and this is definitely like hookup energy. So this person wants to be with you. They want you around, but they also want to hook up with other people. So we have Gemini energy here. Okay. This is a very quick reading for you, Aries. I didn't expect this to be so straightforward for you. I'm like, I don't even know what to spend time on. Hello, how are you? I'm like, what do I even do with this? This is only going to be like 5 minutes. What's coming next in career for Aries? The readings I did this weekend for Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces were all longer, so I don't know what's going on. Maybe you just don't need that many messages, Aries. That's fine. Okay. So for career, we have the Six of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. That's not the Six of Wands. That's the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. We also have lots of Sagittarius energy. Temperance and the King of Swords. Okay, this relates to the message that I pulled at first. Here's the thing, Aries. You want to do something bigger than just like clocking in and clocking out. That's what this feels like to me. You want passion and you want something that's fun. And I feel like what you're doing right now isn't a lot of fun, but I also feel like you have this dependence on it because it pays your bills. And that makes sense to me. I think that most people are in that situation. Most people, don't want to work at their retail job. Most people don't want to work their drive-through fast food side hustle. Most people don't fucking want that. And I understand that. Retail is not fun. Food service is not fun. Even working in corporate a lot of the times is not fun. I think that you should do whatever you think is best for you. I would never encourage people to just up and leave their jobs. I would never encourage that, especially in this economy, especially here in the States. But I just feel like there's something here that you want to work on that you know you're good at. And I think you owe it to yourself to work on that. So I would spend, you know, an hour every single day kind of starting up whatever you want to start up. Overall, we have the High Priestess in the reverse and the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you don't trust yourself. But the trust isn't necessarily coming from you. It's coming from like society telling you like, oh, if you pursue this, you're not going to make any money. If you pursue this, you're not going to be successful. That thought process doesn't feel like it's coming from you. The Nine of Cups is getting what you want. I definitely feel like this is a reading about fighting the man. This is about fighting the man. This is about fighting capitalism and all that stuff. Um, you owe it to yourself, and you owe it to your higher self and your inner child to pursue whatever this is. And it doesn't even have to be something that you make money on. It could just be something that you do for fun, right? Not everyone wants to monetize their hobbies, which is fine. That's perfectly fine. But I think you need to do it, whatever this is. You need to just do it, Aries. We have Taurus and Sagittarius here. Okay. Can I have a shadow message for Aries, please? Oh, that's interesting. Friendship and regret. Whew. Okay. So connections, people you surround yourself with, definitely Aquarius energy popping up here. Aquarius energy being like thinking outside the box, community, um, going against the grain, being unique. Regret is interesting. You know, the man, capitalism, they also don't want you to have a lot of friends either. When you build community, you talk. And people start to put pieces together, right? Um, there is a very big loneliness epidemic happening here, not just for men, it's for women too, okay? It's happening for a lot of people, especially the younger generations. And there's a lot of money to be made off of feeling very lonely. There's a lot of money to be made off of constantly living in regret. It's time to shift that energy, shift it back into your friends, shift it back into paying attention and checking in on your friends and going out and having fun. And the best way to combat fascism, let's call it for what it is, the best way to combat it is to pursue happiness. Yeah. When you give up, they win, right? So you're being asked to not give up. Okay, Aries, very quick message for you today. I hope that helped. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm going to go do the Taurus message. So if you want to hop over there and hang out with me, yeah, I'm going to go do the Taurus message. So I'll see you over there. Bye. Oh my God, can I turn it off? Okay, bye.